Welcome to the pre-race interviews for the final weekend competition in Ski Classics Season 14. The interviews will be streamed live on YouTube, and we are looking forward to a spectacular, exciting and tough weekend with the 40 kilometers Reistadløpet on Saturday and 68 kilometers of Summit to Senja on Sunday. And first we welcome Anton Karlsson, Sports Director of Ski Classics. Anton, we have reached the final weekend of season 14. What are your feelings and expectations getting into the upcoming weekend?
Well, it's been a long season, but it's went by very fast, I must say. And I think we had our best season yet, and we were ending it with a super finale, especially with the new event and down to Finnsnes.
Yeah, can you give us an update of what's waiting for this weekend, talking to weather, tracks and courses?
Yeah, let's go through the courses. And if we start with the Saturday race, it looks somewhat like this. In terms of conditions, they are super conditions at the moment. I arrived yesterday. It's all looking good. Then we're expecting some wind and snowfall, as normal, I would say, as the last events. But on Saturday and Sunday, we will have good conditions again. So, of course, being up north here, we have a lot of snow and good temperatures for racing. So everything is looking good in terms of that. If we go through the race course, starting with the Reistadløpet, it's all iconic race, of course, and the track has changed a little bit since last year, or the Ski Classics track is released, meaning that we have removed the second climb point from Björnsmo up to Halvor Hill. So now we're only doing, of course, first the sprint at Stolamyra, and then we have the last iconic climb of the season up to Orta. And this climb is what really makes Reistadløpet. This climb is definitely one of the hardest during the whole season. And then it's more or less up and down all the way down to Bardufoss. And 40k in total. And then we move over to Sunday, Summit to Senja. It looks like this. Quite easy, moderate start up to Lomnesmyra, where we'll have the final sprint of the season. As you might know, we still have an open result, so to say, both in the men and the women's race for the sprint jerseys. So that's something that we need to get decided this weekend, and we're looking forward to that. And then also, of course, the final climb of the season with Magda Skaret before we're heading down to the finish in Finnsnes. We're actually finishing at the border, at the bay of Finnsnes. So after the season, you will go straight into the water. So it's no more skiing after the season, so to say.
Great. Do we have any questions to Anton from the audience? If you want to ask questions, you can raise the hand in the Teams meeting. I mean, no one has ever won Reistadløpet without kickbacks. Do you think that this trend will be broken on Saturday?
I'm thinking, since we're expecting now a lot of new fresh snow, that the conditions will be quite how to say, slow, a bit slower conditions that normally suits the ones with kickbacks a little bit better. But also, if you have this wind and so on, that these tracks will be filled with snow, then double poling will for sure have a chance also. But,
we have a question. Sorry. We have a question from Anders from SVT.
Hey, Anton.
Hi, Anders.
You mentioned there were some changes in the tracks. Was it just that you took off the second climb price, or is it changes in the course as well?
the course is now, you don't go down to Björnsmo. So after the first climb, it's less hilly from there to the finish, so to say. So it's more straight to the finish. So the second hill is not only removed as a climb, but it's not non-existing in this race course.
Is it also shorter, or is it the same distance?
It's about 5K shorter this year, yes.
Yeah. Summit to Senja, what does it look like after Magdaskaret down to the finish? Is it just hockey all the way down, or is it what's your impression of that last downhill?
I think it's one of those downhills where you absolutely can gain some time if you're good at downhills, because it's a lot of small ups and downs, it's curves and so on. But then the last K or something, it's flat again when we enter Finnsnes. So it's definitely not speed position all the way.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders, and thank you, Anton, and good luck for the final weekend of season 14. Thank you. Bye-bye. And first we start with a pro team director of Team Eksjöhus, Oskar Svärd. Hello, Oskar.
Hey.
First of all, you are one of the 5 that are nominated as pro team director of the season. How does it feel to be nominated?
Yes, it's an honor to be nominated, and of course very fun, and there is many good team directors, so I'm proud to be one of them.
2 weeks has gone since the last Ski Classics event, Birkebeinerrennet. How has your athletes prepared for the last weekend's competitions? And as you said before, it's a tough weekend with 108 kilometers of skiing.
And 2,500 high meter. Yeah, it will be a hard weekend, and the hardest skiers will be on the top. So it's tough, but as if you are good trained, you will manage it and do it very well. After Birken, we have a little bit up and down with the athletes as normal in the end of the season. Someone is a little bit tired, and someone maybe missed the shape a little bit, and someone are going up instead, and it's normal, and it's all the same in our team.
And which athletes do you have to the start, and which are your goals for the weekend?
We have 9 athletes to the start. Joel and Axel and Morten, Sophie, Frida and Magni as the 6 who have done most of the season. And then we have Evelina Kurusell, 18-year-old, who was with us in Orsa in the boat race and was number 18 in Tjejvasan. So we try to help younger athletes, and we like to have younger athletes in the team. And then we have Eirik Augdal back again after 2 very good races in Orsa, and also a good race in Birkebeiner. And then the winner from last year in Reistadløpet, Martin Løvstrøm Nygaard, will do both Saturday and Sunday.
Exciting, and of course each race is really exciting, but of course it's also about who will win the yellow bib for the whole season. For the ladies, what would it mean to you and as a team, and to Magni as an athlete to be winner?
To Magni, you should ask Magni, but unfortunately she's doing this Norwegian championship in team sprint relay today, but of course it's the first season for Magni, doing long distance the whole season and training for it and so on, and she's already up there with a chance to win. It's great. Ida is 55 points in front, and Ida is a very strong athlete, so I think it will be hard, but the chance is still there, and Magni will do the best. And of course, for the team to have a so strong athlete who can fight for the yellow bib our second year, that will be very, very big for us as a team.
Do we have questions to Oskar? I think we have one from Leandro, Pro X Skiing, please.
Hello, Oskar.
Hello.
Can you anticipate if your athletes view double pole or use kickwax this weekend?
There will be a mix. Someone have already decided that they will do double pulling, and someone have decided they will go with kickwax, but it's also depending on the snow condition. As Anton say in the start here, if it's a lot of wind, a lot of snow in the track, if it's hard condition, hard snow and hard for the poles, and I see Andreas Nygaard is here. If it's soft like in Jezerska for the poles, or if not, so I cannot tell you today. You will see on Saturday, but we have some strong athletes who like to do use the legs and go with kickwax, and if the condition is good for that, maybe they will do it.
Great. And what's your thoughts about the new final event, Summit to Senja?
Last year I was flying to Tromsø for the first time in my life, and Tromsø was it was so beautiful, and the race Dæhlie was a great race, and to have 2 races up there, I think it's amazing. And the season ends too early. I think we always fight in the start in the season to have races in November already, and there is always short tracks, and now we have amazing conditions. So I like it. I think it will be very hard with 2 tough races for the athletes, but I like the area a lot.
Great. Thank you, and good luck for the team for the weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Do we have a question from Anders, SVT?
Has Martin decided yet what to do with kickwax or not?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
Do we have other questions to Oskar? I mean, as we said before, Summit to Senja is a new race. How much time have you been studying the course profile and the course, since it's a race also on Saturday?
I like maps and I like to study a lot. So I have studied as much as I can, and I see it's. I was contacting Anton for a while and ask if it's possible, if it be a new race where we should go out with the skis, or if there should be some support, because you can see on the maps that there's not so many roads arriving to the race course. So yes, I have studied, and I have tried to inform the athletes that, what I can tell them, and we also have the nice movie for the last from the last uphill to the Finnsnes on the homepage, or the Instagram page for Summit to Senja. So we have got some information, and how steep the last uphill is, I don't know, but in the map it looks very steep.
Will you go there before Sunday to check it?
I'm not sure. Depending on weather and how we should test and so on.
Great. So if we don't have any other questions to Oskar, we wish you and the team, of course, good luck for the weekend, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Oskar. Bye-bye. And we proceed now with Ida Dahl of Team Engcon. Hello, Ida.
Hello.
Last weekend, you won Flyktingloppet or Flyktingrennet 13 seconds ahead of Emilie Fleten. Can you take us through the race? It was varying a bit, the distance between you and Emilie during the whole race. Can you take us through it?
Yeah, I was double poling for the first, and Emilie went with ski wax, so maybe that's a little bit of the difference. But also I had a quite bad day, so yeah, I really struggled throughout the whole race, and managed to keep up with Emilie after the first climb, but I struggled really hard in the end, but managed to keep the gap for like 10 seconds to the finish. So really happy about that.
I heard in the Glidarna podcast that you haven't decided whether you would do kickbacks or not for this weekend. When will you make the decision?
I guess I will make the decision when I get up there and try the skis on Friday.
And how do you make the decision? What will be the decisive part of that decision?
I guess the conditions in the snow and how hard it is to get like a good grip when you double pole or when you go with ski wax. So feel the skis and how easy it is to get them to sit.
This is, as we said before, the last weekend of Ski Classics, and you're in the lead now with 55 points ahead of Magni. Are you in the shape you want to be getting into this last weekend of the season, or the last Ski Classics weekend, at least?
I don't know, actually. Of course, I'm tired, but I think everyone is. So I think it's just about really pushing yourself mentally and take everything out that you have. So but I'm just really looking forward to it and enjoying to get up there. It's 2 beautiful races, so I think it's going to be fun.
I have questions, and we start with Leandro from Pro X Skiing.
Hello, Ida.
Hello.
Last season, if I'm not wrong, you finished Rystad-Loppet in 9th place. What do you think you need to improve this year to have a better result?
Last year I double pole, so and it was quite hard conditions to do that. So maybe that's a little bit a part of it, but of course you need to improve like your your strength and everything. It's a really tough course, so but hopefully I have improved throughout the year.
Good. And Summit to Senja is a new event on Ski Classics. Do you already tested the course or have any thoughts about the course?
It looks really hard, really long, and like a really tough finish. So I think it's going to be really tough, but of the pictures I have seen, it looks really beautiful. So hopefully it will be a fun race.
And after the weekend, are you racing any other long distance this winter?
Not that I have planned, but of course it's always like some smaller competitions in the nearby. So maybe something, but nothing I have planned for now.
Okay, thank you and good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. And we move on with Anders from SVT.
Hey, Ida.
Hey.
Birkebeinen seemed to be a roller coaster, a little bit like a roller coaster, not only the track profile, but also during the race. Can you please tell us a little bit about the Birkebeinen for you and your thoughts during that race?
No, it felt surprisingly good, actually. I was a little bit unsure how it was going to feel, but felt really strong and tried to push what I had in the parts where I know I'm strong. So this time it didn't took me to the first place, but I'm happy about the race.
And you felt strong during the whole race, or was it ups and downs for you during that race?
No, I felt quite strong the whole way, I would say.
What have you been doing after Flyktingloppet? Have you been doing any harder practice, or are you just saving energy for the last weekend?
No, just saving energy. I have been resting for like 2.5 days, so hopefully I will have a lot of energy when I get up to Bardufoss.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders. And we have Ine from Langren.
Hello, Ida.
Hello.
Now soon your ski classic season is over. What do you think is the best with the tour, and what changes do you like to see in the next year? Do you have meanings about that?
No, not for now. I think I haven't thought about it so much, but it's been a really fun year, really intensive. I mean, we have many tough competitions, but overall really good, but I haven't thought so much about improvements yet.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Do we have other questions to Ida? I mean, you're in the fight for several bibs. Will you look a bit extra on for Magni, for instance, for the total? And it's also you, Magni, and Anniken about the sprint bib. But what about tactics there?
Yeah, of course, the yellow bib is like the most important one. So first of all, I'll just have my focus on that one.
So the sprint, you will be more defensive there, or will it just be what happens during the race, or do you have a plan for that?
No plan yet. So I think that we'll have to show during the race how it feels and everything. So I just focus on the yellow bib for now.
You have been successful with the double weekend competition. You won both Bad Gastein and Orsa Grönklitt. I mean, why do you have a reason why the double weekend races suit you?
No, I mean, I think I usually have a quite good day the day after a competition, so I don't think it's a bad thing for me to do 2 races. So I guess I have a good recovery or something, better than the other ones maybe.
And what do you do? I mean, between the races, eat and rest.
Yeah, I think everyone just eat and rest. So yeah, that's what I do too.
Great. So if we don't have any more questions to Ida, we wish you good luck for the weekend. And thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Ida. And next up, we have Andreas Nygaard. Hello, Andreas.
Hello.
Welcome. I think we should start with that your teammate, Anders Aukland, makes his last competitions as Pro Tour athlete this upcoming weekend. How important has he been and are you for you as a skier?
Super important. I mean, Anders is the definition of a long-distance skier, and I've had the honor to be on the same team as him now for 9 years counting, and he has been an amazing machine, a good friend, and a good role model in every aspect. And he has won every race on the calendar, and his palmares is just incredible. So yeah, it's been a really, really good ride, and it's a little bit pity it comes to an end, but hopefully he will still be around us and in the team and on the camps, and hopefully we can still have a lot to do with each other.
What is it that has made him so good and still is so good?
Yeah, that's the question. I guess it's a lot about genetics, for sure, but his lifestyle and his life and his environment growing up and his parents and his brother is also an important factor. But he has been motivated. I think he has been super interested, and he have found a lot of joy and happiness in the skiing life and in the journey of developing himself as an athlete. So I just think he is one of a kind. I don't think we will see anyone like him in the future, even though I think maybe Tord is going to be around for a while.
Great. So 2 weeks almost since you won Birkebeinerrennet for the third time victory for you there after a really strong performance. What was you feeling during the race and after your victory in Birken?
Yeah, I felt really strong the whole way. Birkebeinerrennet is a really tough one, and the front is always like the leading guys. There is no breakaways in Birken. It has never been any breakaways, and I don't think there will be. So I knew quite early on there that we were the strongest guys in front. And yeah, luckily I had a really good day with some fast skis, and I was able to get a good position the last 300 meters, and yeah, to get the first victory of the season is always a really nice feeling. And Birkebeinerrennet is a huge race in Norway, and unfortunately it has been cancelled 2 years in the recent past. So it was fun to get a third victory there, same as Oddbjørn Hjelmeset and guys like him.
And you were really offensive from the start, almost at least after almost a quarter. Was that the plan, or did it just happen?
I don't think it was the plan, but I saw that the field was like on a one line, and that usually means that people are suffering a bit and the pace is high. So I just tried to go as hard as I could without passing the threshold. It was a little bit surprised that we got away there, but we had some guys on our team that maybe made a little bit of a gap there. But it was really good conditions, and the shape was quite good also, so it was fun.
And looking forward to the upcoming weekend, what is the main goal for the weekend for you? Is it to defend your second place for the yellow bib, or is there any of the specific races, or both, or what are your plans?
I'm really looking forward for these races. Unfortunately, I see that the weather is not with us. I guess it will be around 30, maybe more centimeters of new snow coming in now the next few days. So I think the conditions will be really tough for double poling. So I will see about that. But you fight for the second. But I have been second and I have been first in the overall, and this year I must say I'm a little bit surprised being second. I think it's 4 or 5 races I haven't done, so it's not a big goal for me to get second, to be honest, but for sure I will do my best, and I've been healthy since Birken, so I guess the shape is, even though it goes a little bit up and down these days, I think it's quite okay.
Questions to Andreas, and we start with Leandro, please.
Hello, Andreas. Leandro from proxysking.com.
Hello.
Last season, if I'm not wrong, you finished Ragde in 8th place. What do you think you need to improve this year to have a better result?
I think Ragde both last year and this year suits those with the kick wax. We had like 19 km an hour for average pace and quite a lot of new fresh snow. And when the average speed is that low, it's a really big advantage with diagonal. And I'm not good enough with this riding. My best position in Ragde is with kick wax. It's a 7th place. So I think if you want to be on the podium, you need to use kick wax and be able to. So I will see what I do, but it's a little bit different on the men's side. But I think we saw last year Britta, the most successful woman ever, was almost 10 minutes behind. So I think it will be suicidal for any of the girls who wants to win to go double poling. But for the men's, it's a little bit different. But I'm not in any better shape than I was last year. So a top 10 finish would be quite good for me, I think, with strong traditional skiers coming in.
Great. And Summit to Senja is a new event on Ski Classics. Do you already have some impressions about the course? Have you tested it?
I have been skiing in the area in the past, but not the last part. And it's a really steep, even steeper than on Saturday up to Orta. It's the last climb in Sunday's race. I think it's like 2Ks with 11 or 12% of gradient. So that one will be really, really tough, but it comes quite late in the race. So I think, I think we will see all the guys going double poling on Sunday because it comes so late in the race. But if it comes in 30-40 centimeters of new snow and it gets 5-10 minus degrees, I think kickbacks will work really, really well also on Sunday, especially with that last climb.
Okay, thank you, Andreas, and have good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. We move on with Anders from SVT.
Hello, Andreas.
Hey.
You looked really strong at the Birkebeinen, almost like you had the race in your pocket after 15 minutes. Was that your feeling also?
Both yes and no. I had a really good day, and I was never on the limit in terms of lactate or pulse, but it was a tough race, and the guys in the front were strong, so I didn't have the really like super freshness in the muscles towards the end, but I felt quite not comfortable, but sure that I would have a good chance. And after 10-15 minutes, I knew that nobody would ski away from me, at least this day. So coming down to a sprint finish, I knew if I do things right, I have some good cards on my hands, but you never know in this circus.
Yeah, understand that. And entering Birkebeinen stage, and it really worked out well for both you and your team. Was that a tactics that you've been talking about, or was it just things that happened on the Birkebeinen station?
It was just things that happened. I told Johan maybe 5Ks to go, that just go as you want. Just not be in my way. I will manage myself. It was a quite small group, so we had been talking maybe before the race if there was a big group that we maybe needed someone to do a lead out, but 4 guys in the sprint finish there, things just happened. I just wanted to get a good position, and when I saw Johan was in the tracks beside of me, I just went as hard as it took to cross the line first. So it panned out quite well for both of us, but I think it will be tougher to get a double on Saturday.
What have you been doing after Birken?
I took a couple of days rest, and I was on Skeikampen on like not a vacation but with my girlfriend for a small week, and just trained easy. Normally been feeling quite tired, and this week I have tried to not burn the matches completely, just normal steady training, nothing special, nothing fancy. So hopefully the shape is okay. I don't think it's as good as I want it to be, but I have been healthy, and then usually the shape doesn't change that much over 2 weeks.
How far is Reista and Summit Senja from your home?
At the moment it's quite far because I just moved to Oslo, but usually it takes about my sister-in-law lives in Finnsnes, and my brother is there a lot, so it's 2 hours by car from Tromsø. So I've been in the area my entire life skiing, but the track on Sunday is quite new because before it was not possible to ski that track. They have just made it for this race. So I haven't done the Sunday's race, but I know the area quite well.
Okay. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders. We have a question from Ine as well.
Hello, Andreas.
Hey.
Now we have the youngest competitor in Ski Classic with Alvar Myrbakk. He's 16 years old, and can you compare it with your own career when you was 16? How was your career then?
I don't think it's possible to compare mine and his. When my first time I skied on roller skis, I was the same age as him. So he's almost at my level now. So it's impossible to compare. But what he is doing at that age, I mean, we have never seen anything like it in cross-country skiing. Yes, there has been strong junior skiers and people doing it well, but like being third in Bruksvallarna and top 10 in the Vasalopp at first year as a junior, it's quite a big difference between a first junior and a second and third and fourth. So I'm really amazed. I mean, it just shows that people are getting stronger and faster earlier, and the sky is the limit for him.
So you think we'll see a new generation in ski classics?
I think we see in cycling, in running, and other sports that people tend to start even earlier to train a lot and train smart. They have good resources and possibilities to know what to do. So if it's a new generation, and I don't know, there has been skiers skiing fast at young ages before, but we have never seen a first year junior on the men's side skiing as fast as Alvar. This is something unique.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ine. And last questions to Andreas from Mattias.
Hallo, Andreas. Mathias, Folkebladet.
Hello, Mathias.
For you as a Northern Norway guy, how big is it for you to get the chance to finish up here with 2 races?
It's great. I mean, skiing above the Arctic Circle in April is the best place to ski in the whole world. So as usual, a lot of snow and quite a lot of daylight, and the scenery and the landscape. I mean, I think I really loved Levi, which is also a nice place, but to finish it up in Bardufoss and Finnsnes area, I think it's the best way to do it.
Yeah, and like you said, you have some relation to the place Finnsnes. It would be nice for you to do well here.
Yeah, for sure. I would really love to do it well, but I tend to struggle a little bit with these races. I'm really like vulnerable for the conditions, and if it would have been as fast and hard conditions as we had in some races, I think it would be a good race for me. But with this weather forecast coming in, I think I will have to struggle quite a bit, but we will see.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mattias, and thank you very much, Andreas, and good luck for the weekend's competition.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Bye-bye. Next up, we have Astrid Øyre Slind of Team Aker Dæhlie.
Hi.
Hello, Astrid.
Hello.
Strong performance winning the Birkebeinerrennet, and then you went on to Lahtis and made the World Cup final last Sunday. Can you take us through your last weeks to prepare for the upcoming weekend's competition, the final of Ski Classics?
Yeah, well, I felt my batteries was a bit flat now on Sunday, so I just had to calm down and try to save some energy for these last 2 races, because now I'm feeling a little bit exhausted and I need a break soon, I think.
But looking at the results, it looks like Reistadløpet suits you very well. You've been top 3-4 times, if I counted right, and you won 2019. Why does the race suit you?
Well, it's a tough race with a pretty steep hill there, and I know how to ski with grip wax, so I can use both double poling and grip wax, and I guess I have a high capacity, so I can struggle for quite some time. So I think the course fits me very well. And normally I've been in very good shape at the end of the season too, so hopefully I can live up to that next weekend.
Have you made the decision if you will go double poling or use kick wax on Saturday and Sunday?
Sunday I'm not sure, because I don't know about the tracks. We need to maybe scout a little bit before I decide. But as it looks now from distance, kind of, I think I'll do grip wax on Reisaløpet and then a double pole on Sunday. But yeah, we'll see. It depends on how easy it is to get grip too.
Great. So we have questions to Astrid, and we start with Anders from SVT, please.
Hello, Astrid.
Hi.
Are your batteries recharged?
I don't know. Not completely recharged. I think I'm struggling a bit recharging between the races now because it's been a chaos the last weeks. But hopefully it's enough to survive.
But as we have seen, maybe not in Lahti, but before that, you do very well even when you feel tired. Is that a hope for you for this weekend?
Yeah, that's always the hope, that even when I'm tired, I can ski on a pretty high level. So, and if I have good skis and everything, and maybe I feel a little bit fresher into the weekend too. It's 2 more days to rest on, so you never know what comes out. But yeah, it's tough to go into a double weekend now with this kind of feeling in my body.
I understand that. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders. We go on to Leandro.
Hello, Astrid. Leandro from proxysking.com.
Hi.
Summit to Senja as a new event on Ski Classics. Do you already have skied part of the course or the course? Do you have any thoughts about that?
I haven't skied any of it, so I think the exciting part is maybe how tough the hills are, because sometimes that's a bit hard to read just out of the course map. But it looks like it's a pretty long, steep hill there where we need to kind of run up. So yeah, it will be really interesting. And if it's a beautiful day, I think this will be a really beautiful race. So looking forward to try something new.
Great. And after the weekend, are you having some vacation or doing any other long distance races?
I'm definitely having some vacation after this weekend. Just taking it easy during Easter, and then we'll see if I'll do one more race or not on the end of the season.
Okay, thank you and good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. We go on with Olof.
Yes. Hey, Astrid.
Hi.
Who do you consider to be the favorite for Reisaløpet?
I think the way it looks in Birkebeineren and so on, I think Ida is one of the biggest favorites. I think also Silje, my sister, she's really strong with grip wax as well. And Emilie, I will say those three, and then I'll name myself an outsider for this weekend.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Do we have other questions to Astrid? What have you learned during this season that you will bring to your preparations for the upcoming seasons? Are you already there in your planning?
Yeah, well, the next season, I haven't planned it so much yet, but I have learned that I've done a lot of good training, I guess, summer and fall this year. So I think doing mostly the same, and then maybe adjust a little bit. Then I'll keep on being strong, I guess. Yeah, I'm not doing any big changes ahead of next season, I think.
Great. So good luck for the weekend's competition then, Astrid. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, we have a question from Anders.
Yeah, just one short question. Have you decided if you want to join the national team for next year, or do you prefer to be on your own?
No, I haven't decided yet. I have to, first of all, I had to be nominated for the national team, and then I have to figure out what they think about doing Ski Classics and what they think about me doing World Cups on a private team, and where I have the best conditions to race fast. And yeah, I have a lot of questions to answer before I decide, but I guess the conclusion is coming closer.
Okay.
Thank you, Anders, and thank you very much, Astrid, and good luck for the competition this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next up is Emilie Fleten, Team Ramudden. Hello, Emilie.
Hello.
You did Flyktingrennet last weekend, and you were second, 13 seconds, I think it was, behind Ida after a strong later part of the race. What were your impressions of that race and your performance?
Yeah, I was trying to race with kickbacks for the first time since, I don't know, a couple of years ago. So I was really tired. It was hard to use kickbacks again, and but it was a good training for the upcoming weekend to try it, because it's possible to that the race on Saturday will be used kickbacks in. So it was good training.
Have you made the decision what you will do on Saturday?
No, I think I will just wait and see how the conditions are, and how I feel about doing the race with kickbacks is not the thing I do the most. So yeah, we'll see.
What have you done in training, except that, of course, for Flyktingrennet, since you skied Birken 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I tried to just keep on training to like increase my shape. So hopefully it's still good. Try to use the kickbacks on one interval and did the race on Sunday. So that's the main things I've done.
Questions to Emilie, and we start with Anders. Did you take the hand down, Anders? We start with Leandro then.
Hello, Emilie.
Hello.
Last season, if I'm not wrong, you finished Ragde in 10th place. What do you think you need to improve this year to have a better result?
Yeah, I think that was my baddest result in Ski Classic ever. So it was really hard to double pole the Ragde last year. So therefore, I considered to use kickbacks this year. Hopefully my shape is a little bit better now than compared to last year. But yeah, it's a tough course, and you need to be at your best. It's a really long uphill in the start, so you have to be in good shape and have a good day, good skis, and so hopefully I'm better this year, but we'll see.
And for Sunday, we have a new event on Ski Classics, Summit to Senja. Do you already have skied some parts of the course, or what's your impressions about the course?
No, I have never skied the course. It seems really hard, some really tough uphills and some exciting downhills. But to be honest, I'm a little bit scared of that race. I think it's gonna be really tough and really hard, and I think we're all gonna be exhausted at the end of that day. It's gonna be a tough weekend.
And talking about the fast downhills, how was your feeling with downhills after Birken?
It was good. It was better than last year, but I was. I wasn't in my best shape that day at Birken, so yeah. But the downhills were okay. The other parts of the race wasn't that good, so yeah. But the downhills were okay this year.
And after the weekend, are you racing any other long distance races this winter?
I'll do the Skarverennet, and we'll see if there's some nice races in April. Maybe I'll do that, but Skarverennet, and then I just have to see what I'll do.
Okay, thank you, Emilie, and good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
Leandro, we have Anders from SVT.
Hey, Emilie.
Hello.
You have partly answered this question, but I would like you to do it more, a little bit more. Birkebeinen, what was that day for you, and what happened during that race?
First of all, that I started the day or the night with waking up not feeling good. I have struggled a little bit with my stomach through the end of the season, and I think I have found some results, but I was struggling a lot with my stomach that day, and yeah, I think waking up 3 o'clock, using the toilet perhaps 10 times before you start the race. 8 o'clock wasn't like the best thing to do. So yeah, I think mostly that was the thing. So yeah, that was not ideal.
Okay, I understand that. Is it your problems? This is not only connected with drinking during races. It's also something for eating or so, or what's you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just asking if you would like to answer the question.
Yeah, it seems like I don't think now because it's been really frustrating to like feeling okay and then suddenly not feeling okay. I puked in both Orsa and Vasaloppet, now waking up before Birken not feeling good. So it seems like maybe it can be some allergies yeah, things like that. So I haven't like tested it fully out, but it seems like might be some answers to my problems.
Okay. Oh, good to get it checked out then. If I say that the courses in this weekend, Ragde and Summit Senja, suits you very well, am I wrong?
No, I think all the uphills suits me well. I need to be in good shape, but hopefully I am. I think it's going to be a really tough weekend, as I said, but at the same time, I think that suits me well. So I'm prepared to like dig deep and go all in for like one last weekend.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders. And now it's Ine from Langren.
Hello, Emilie.
Hello.
Before the weekend, Team Ramudden lay on the 3rd place in the pro team competition. Is that something the team want to increase this weekend? Is this a focus?
Yeah, of course you have it in your back in your mind. I think we all want to like really fight for the best result as possible in the team competition. So yeah, so it's gonna be a hard weekend because you need to like collect all the points, and we are all up for putting on a really good fight.
What mean to the team if you are going to the top? It's not so far.
Sorry, what did you say?
What do it means to the team if you are going to the top of the list? It's not so far.
Yeah, it means like we all need to perform our best, and of course, I think that is really good motivation for like fighting really hard this weekend. It's because you know that you collect some points to the team, and that matters in the pro team competition. So it's gonna be cool to see. But there is some really strong teams ahead in Lager 157 and Aker Dæhlie. So yeah, it's gonna be a hard weekend.
And soon a new ski classics season is over. What is the thing? What is the best with the tour, do you think, do you see some changes the tour needs? Do you like to see the next years?
I think the tour this season has been really good, with like having all the races in like Italy. Now I can't remember where all the races is, but in the I don't know what to say. I think the tour is really great. How the like it's, I don't know what to say. How how all the tour is put together. So I think it's really good. And I think it's really good to have like these weekends with 2 races. It's cool to see how that works, and yeah, so I'm really happy with how it's been this season. Hopefully it's gonna be some similar next year season. So yeah.
So it's not any changes you want to see the next years?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. But no, I don't think so.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ine, and thank you very much, Emilie, and good luck for the weekend's competition.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Next up, we have Emilie's teammate in Team Ramudden, Amund Riege. Hello, Amund.
Hello.
You were second in Flyktingrennet with the same time as winner Emil Persson. Can you say something about your race there at the border between Sweden and Norway?
Yeah, it was a nice race and really good course. And I decided to go with the kickwax, the first hard session with kickwax in a while. So not sure if it was a smart choice to be aware to get a good result in the end, but it was to get a good session in case it's kickwax that's best on Reistadløpet. So yeah, I didn't manage to get a gap to Emil and Herman in the last climb. So yeah, it was a finish in the end there, and I knew that I had bad cards on my hand in the end with kickwax, and yeah, usually don't beat Emil without kickwax. So it was a hard challenge, but I'm happy with the race, and it was a nice session.
Was that training for the upcoming weekend? I mean, if you will do the kickwax.
Yeah, it was only the reason why I did kickwax. I'm not sure yet if I'll go with kickwax on Saturday or Sunday, but at least now I have one session and it worked well, so I'm at least prepared a bit before the weekend.
Getting into the final weekend, you lead the youth bib with 107 points ahead of Petter Stakston. What would it mean to you to win the pink bib, and what is the tactics for the upcoming weekend's competition?
That would mean a lot if I manage to hold the lead. I'm just, yeah, it's a good lead, but I'm not like confident, or it's not secured yet. So I just need to do what I've done so far, I think. And yeah, I lost a lot of points in Virken with a bad race. So I just have to yeah, try to be at my best and do 2 good results.
Will you check Petter a bit extra during the races? Will you have your eyes on him?
I'll first and foremost focus on myself, but I always try to keep focus on the other competitors. And yeah, Petter has been one of the strongest the past races, so he's one to look up for anyways.
It's a really intense weekend coming up with 108 kilometers of competing during about 24 hours. How will you prepare for that the last days until the competitions?
Yeah, well, I've tried to train good since Virken, since I didn't have the best experience there. And yeah, the shape has been nice the past days, and yeah, not trying to train too much or do anything extraordinary, but I have some easy sessions with kickwax just to get my legs going, and I do just what I used to do. So yeah, I hope that I'm ready for the weekend.
Great. So questions to Amund, and we start with Ine from Langren.
Sorry, I was muted.
Okay, no worries.
I can take the same question to you as Emilie. Team Ramudden is in 3rd place now in the team competition. Is that something you want to increase this weekend, and how much focus do you have on it?
Yeah, absolutely. The team competition means a lot to us, and we want to. All the skiers have to try their best and yeah, try to collect points for the team competition. And yeah, everyone is excited, and we have to take points both on sprints and climbs, and in the end. So I think, yeah, we will just do our best and see what we can do.
Your performance has been not so good this after the good start. Have you do you know what's happening after Vasaloppet maybe?
I think that the shape was like gradually getting better and better throughout the end of January, and maybe it topped around Diselska, and I did good races on Orsa as well, and Vasaloppet was a great race, but it wasn't like what I hoped for. Especially in Birken, it was the worst race so far, and I don't have any explanation. I think sometimes it's just natural that the shape will be worse, and I think also it's hard to evaluate Birken because of the backpack. So not really. Maybe it was just too little training with the backpack. But now I think the shape is a bit better than it has been in the past weekend. So I hope that it's better now and I can get some good results.
Thank you and good luck.
Yep.
Thank you, Ine. Anders from SVT.
Hey, Amund.
Hey.
I was going to ask you about Birken, but you already answered that. Did also Herman go with kickwax in Flyktingrennet?
No, it was just me and Ole-Jørgen Bruvoll. All the other were double polling. So I'm not really sure what was the best. I thought in forehand that maybe double polling was the best. But for me and Ole-Jørgen got a gap in the first climb. And I had really good skis also in the flatter parts. So maybe it was just better with kickwax. But I was the only one in the front trio.
How good are you with kickwax compared to the others in the best skiers in the field?
I'm not sure actually. I think that we'll see on Saturday. But I was surprised on Sunday on Flyktingrennet that it was feeling pretty all right. But there are at least some skiers that will race on Saturday with kickwax that are better than me, especially the traditional skiers. And I haven't been a top level traditional skier before, so I'm not the best, but I've at least have one session now. So I hope that if it is kickwax on Saturday, I'm prepared.
Did you have any pain in your groins on Monday?
Yeah, a bit, but actually a bit less than I expected. So that was at least good.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders. Next up is Leandro, Pro XC Skiing.
Hello, Amund.
Hello.
Last season you finished Reistadloppet in 23 place, if I'm not wrong. What do you think you need to improve this year to have a better result?
Yeah, last year I double poled. I'm not sure if that was the right decision. I didn't really consider kickwax last year either. I thought that double polling was the best, but yeah, this year I'm at least more open for going with kickwax, and if not, I'm at least better prepared in double polling as well. So I hope to do a better race this year, and we'll see.
And do you already have skied the course for Sunday's race, Summit to Senja?
No, I haven't skied there, and I don't know how the race course is, but it looks pretty hard on the course profile, and that's it looks like a real challenge, especially after I started up the day before. So I think it will be a hard race, but I think it can be nice as well with good weather.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. Olof from längd.se.
Yeah. Hey, Amund.
Hey.
You've had a pretty good season and you still have the chance to get a podium finish in the total standing. What would that mean to you?
It's still an opportunity, and that would mean a lot if I got it. And I've been like high, had a good position in the overall standings for the whole season, and now I've dropped a bit, but I still see that it's possible to climb, and yeah, that's more than I could have expected before the season. So yeah, that would mean a lot. But right now I'm just focusing on getting good results, and then we'll just see in the end how it goes.
Who do you consider to be the favorite in Reistadløpet?
I think that last year's winner, Martin Gjerde, is maybe the biggest favorite. And I'm not sure really which other traditional skier that are coming, since the national championships is at the same time. So I've heard that he's skiing, so he will maybe be the biggest favorite, I think.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Olof, and thank you very much, Amund, and good luck for the competitions this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye. And we have another team Ramudden athlete coming up, Alfred Busqkvist. Hello, Alfred. Hi. 2 competitions left of your debut season of Ski Classics. Has it been as expected?
It has been really fun. I was really looking forward to Ramudden and do all these awesome competitions in Ski Classics this year. And yeah, it has been really fun. So just 2 left.
And you're leading the sprint bib with 38 points ahead of Vebjørn Moen. So if I count right, you need 23 more points to be sure to win it. Have you decided the tactics? Because the sprint on Saturday in Reistad are after 5 kilometers, and then on Summit to Senja after 11.
Yeah, I think it just to do as I have done on sprint on the first one, and hopefully it would be nice to take enough points on Reistadløpet to start Summit to Senja with a little bit of to be sure when I start that race. But yeah, we'll see.
And I mean, we have talked to quite many athletes now that are planning to maybe go with kickbacks on Saturday. You as a sprinter, have you already decided to do double polling, or have you already decided something else? I don't know.
Yeah, I actually skied with the kickbacks last year because Reistadløpet was one of the Ski Classics races I actually have done before. But since the sprint is already after 5K with mostly flat days, so I will go double polling. Otherwise, I think kickbacks would be a pretty good alternative, though, because I have still done some skiing with kickbacks this season, even if ski classes have been my priorities. So it would have been fun, but now when the sprint is after 5K, it will be a double polling.
And what would it mean to you to win the green bib of the season?
Yeah, it would be really fun. It was kind of a dream goal when I went into Ski Classics, and something I was pretty I believed in, but was pretty unsure how hard it would be. So yeah, now I've had the green bib since after Vinosta, and that has been pretty important for me as well, because as debutant in Ski Classics, you always start pretty far back, and now I've been starting at first line every competition almost. So yeah, both that and to have it already first season would be really awesome.
Questions to Alfred, and we start with Anders from SVT.
Hey, Alfred.
Tjena.
How's your shape?
I think it's pretty good. I was actually a little bit worried last week because it didn't feel so good when I was training in Östersund, but then we went Flyktingloppet this Sunday, and it felt really good in my body. So and I've had some good training since then. So I'm a little bit calmed down after that for the last weekend.
How was Birkebeiner for you? No sprints to focus on, just doing the whole race as good as you could, or what was your thoughts and what do you think about it?
Yeah, it was really fun. That was also one of the races I did last year, so it was fun to go one race that I have already done before. And as you said, no sprints, so I was really glad before that I might not be exhausted after 10K this race, but then they went so fast in the beginning, so I was pretty exhausted after 10K anyway. But yeah, it was still fun to go one race without focusing on sprints and just focus on doing a good result in the end.
Will your teammates help you for the sprints this weekend, or are you on your own fighting there?
We haven't discussed it yet, actually. I think that we always talk through the tactics last day when we're all gathered. So we'll see. Hopefully, I can get some help if it's needed. On the other hand, it has been like kind of the same guys every time fighting for the sprints. So I will guess that it would be pretty much the same this time.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders. Leandro from Pro X Skiing.
Hello, Alfred.
Hello.
Hey, have you already checked the sprint checkpoints for this weekend? Have you skied there already?
I did Reisalöpet last year, so I have I've skied that sprint at least. Haven't had time to ski Senja yet. We'll see. I think we'll talk through tomorrow how we do with that. If I should try to do even that sprint before, it would be pretty nice because I have not been able to watch it on TV or anything like that before either. So hopefully I will go there as well to test it before the competition.
And after the weekend, are you racing any other long distance races this winter?
I don't think so. We will see a little bit after Easter what happens then. But I think actually this will be the last one.
And do you already have some best moments of the season so far?
Yeah, I think just to travel around with the team and being a part of a team that actually has really good competitions, like Emilie won Vasaloppet and stuff like that, has been really big moments for me. And also, I think Vinosta was a pretty big moment when I took the my first sprint, and actually felt a little bit fast for the first time of the season. So that was really fun as well.
And what's the most challenging so far?
I think actually the first competitions were the most challenging because then I started far back ahead and wasn't so sure about how I should do the tactics and how hard it should be to get up in front and take the sprints. So it has been easier and easier for every time I've been trying to be first at the sprints.
Okay, thank you and good luck for the weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. Olof from längd.se.
Yes. Hey, Alfred.
Yeah.
Looking at next season, will you change your strategy and perhaps go for and be a podium contender, or will you keep going for the green bib?
I haven't really decided that actually. I'll try to defend the green bib since I have it now until the last competitions, and I probably see after that how it feels, and also can depend a little bit of how the team looks for next season. What would be the funniest and best for the team, I guess. We'll see.
Yes, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Alfred, and good luck for the competitions on Saturday and Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Next up, we have Team Ragde Charge and Johan Hoel. Hello,
Hey,
Johan.
can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, absolutely. You have had some really strong weeks, we being fifth in Vasaloppet and second in Birkebeinerrennet. How has these weeks been for you, and what have you done in training since Birken?
Yeah, the last couple of weeks have been really good for me. A lot of good competitions, and I've been on upward trends in my shape since I come back in February, and I think my shape is good at the moment. And since Birken, I have take some time recover, and then some basic training, not that much, but 3 intervals and 3 long sessions.
You're leading the climb bib with 25 points ahead of Emil Persson, and the iconic climb at Orta on Saturday will be really decisive for the climbing bib of the season. Have you decided the tactics there?
Of course, I don't think Emil will go with kickbacks, and I don't think I will either. So we'll see if any of us can get any points there. But in that case, the decision will be on Sunday's race. But I will do what I can this weekend to secure secure the climb bib for sure.
And when have you made the decision that you will do double polling both on Saturday or Sunday, or when do you make that decision?
Yeah, pretty much. I've had some back issues, and going with quick kickbacks have been challenging. So I haven't really trained on that all year. So I think double pooling is safest for my health. And on Sunday's race, I think the long climb is coming so late in the race that if you go kickbacks, it's possible that the wax is gone by then.
Okay. And what about the back problems that you were talking about before? Is that something you could work on and get help during not competition season, if we say it like that?
Yeah, I think I have got the problems under control now. It was like a stress injury, like overuse, and I had some problems during December and January, but from Satisky it's gotten better, and now I think I've competed with no pain, so I think I have that under control. Yes.
Great. Questions to you, Johan, and we start with Anders from SVT.
Hello, Johan.
Hello.
I hang on to your back problems. Is it worse for you to go with kickbacks or just double polling?
Yeah, mainly I think the problems came from when I was doing classic sprint and classic 10K in Beitostølen in November. So that was maybe the reason I got the problem. So that's the reason I've not been doing any classic skiing this season.
Yeah. You did a really nice sprint in Birken. That worked out very well for you and for your team. I asked Andreas if it was team tactics, but it wasn't. What was your plan going into the Birkebeinerstadion?
Yeah, like in the sprints, positioning is as important as the finish itself. So you have to be in position and before the finish line to even have the chance to do a good result. And it costs a lot of energy, but if you want to do a good result, you have to put yourself in a good position. And I was there, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. My guess during the race and before the race was that you will attack earlier, but you didn't do that as much as you're used to do. Was that because of that day, or was it that you changed your plans a little bit?
Yeah, first the 4 guys came away pretty early, and I had to catch up, and that costed a lot of energy for me. And when I catch up, I tried in the last long climb up to Midtfjellet push, but I think the 5 guys in the leading group was pretty even that day. So yeah, it was very difficult to get a gap, and from Midtfjellet to the stadium, it's like very difficult to get a gap.
Yeah. If I should design a course that should suit Johan Hoel very well, I would design it pretty much like Summit to Senja. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think that will be one of my very good course for me. Like long race, I like that, and even with a tough finish after 2.5 hours of racing, I think that will be a nice race for me.
Do you think that the winner will be the first passing that last climb with a little gap?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Anders. Next up is Leandro from XC Skiing.
Hello, Johan.
Hello.
Last season you finished Øyre in 9th place. What do you think you need to improve this year to have a better result?
Yeah, going without kickbacks. I think the favorites are going with kickbacks this year as well. So the conditions are important to do well, and this year the course is a bit different. Maybe the second uphill that we had last year was more challenging for double pulling. So I think maybe this course this year is a bit better for double pulling, but still I think the favorites are those with kickbacks.
And what's your impressions about the course for Sunday? Do you already have skied there some parts?
No, not skied there, but we will do the recon on Friday. Maybe we go and do the last uphill and downhill on Friday to check it out. See how steep it is, both up and down the last hill.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. Ine from Langren.
Hello, Johan.
Hello.
I wonder, do you have learned something about this year?
Yeah, mainly that coming to the start line healthy is the most important thing that every athlete wants to do. To just stand on the start line with a body that is ready for the race. That's something I've learned this year. Yeah.
And then now you have some podiums this year. What do you have to improve to get the win?
Yeah, it's very challenging to win races in ski classics. But yeah, I have to continue doing the work and be in good shape, and hopefully I have the chance to win a race. And I will try my best this weekend as well. And yeah, both days I think I could possibly do well.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Summit to Senja is, as you said before, a new race. How much do that affect the tactics that you haven't skied the race before? If you compare to, Vasaloppet or Birken, where the course has been the same for 50 or 100 years almost.
Yeah, I think tactics could be important there, but I think maybe it's going to be a breakaway. But I think looking at the course profile, I think the strongest guys in the last uphill will win. Yeah.
Great. So, and that was Emil. Thank you very much, Johan, and good luck for the weekend.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello, Emil.
Hello.
Last weekend you skied and you won Flyktingrennet. What can you say about that race?
Yeah, it was a beautiful race. I think the most beautiful this winter. Very cold and hard track, so I liked it.
And some was using kickbacks. You double poled, as I understood it right. Is that the plan even for the upcoming weekend's competition?
Yeah, I can't use my leg, so only double poling for me.
And you have a really tight fighting for the climbing bib with Johan Hoel that we met here before. Is the climbing bib the goal for you this weekend, or do you have any other goals?
Yeah, of course, I want to fight for the climb bib and get it back from Johan. But he's shown he's in a good shape the last in the Birken, and I was really bad there. So I hope I have a better days this coming weekend than Johan. But yeah, I will try my best.
And the iconic climb of Øyre will be really important, I guess, at least for the climbing, for the decisive part of the climbing bib. Is that the main tactics for the weekend as well then?
Yeah, that would be really good if I will be able to take the climb bib. I think of course that's it's like one of the big competitions we have in Ski Classic, like the overall the climb bib and the sprint and the youth. So if I take the climb bib, I will be the one who's taking them all. So that would be quite special.
Questions to Emil, and we start with Anders.
Hey Emil.
Hello.
How is your shape nowadays? Are you sure, or what's it like?
I'm a bit unsure. It goes up and down. It was really bad in Birken, but one step better this last weekend in the Flyktingloppet. So I think I'm going like the right way with the shape, but I'm not very confident with it. So we'll see the last coming days now.
And how is your head? Is it eager for fighting, or is it pretty satisfied now?
I feel like I'm eager to fight. I was like satisfied and quite like out of it the weekends and week after Vasaloppet, but I feel like I'm back now a little bit, so I'm looking forward to the race again.
Do you think that the changed course in Reistadløpet will make it possible to win without kickbacks this year if the conditions are okay?
Yeah, I think we have a better chance to take the win, but it depends on the conditions very much. Like if it's snow, the temperature is very important, like up on the top or down it at the bottom. So yeah, but I think when the second uphill is not width anymore, so yeah, I think there will be maybe this year is the first double pole winner.
How's your team doing now? Runar got a podium. Is the big man in good shape now, or is it otherwise other guys from your team that will be in good shape this weekend?
I think Runar is still in a good shape, and I think he will be up there. He's shown last year he's a really strong skier when he's in great shape. So I think he will do very good this coming weekend. So I'm looking forward to see the team, and I felt like Nils, I trained with him, and Mackan some sessions this week, and they feel strong. So yeah, I am looking forward to see the team.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders. Leandro from Pro X Skiing.
Hello, Emil.
Hello.
Last season you finished Reistadløpet in 24th place. What do you think you need to improve this year to have a better result?
I have to don't crash and have to be stronger in the first uphill.
Great. And do you already have some impressions about the new event, Summit to Senja? have you skied some parts of the course or have any ideas about it?
No, I only looked on the course profile, so it's gonna be a very hard last 10 kilometers, and I haven't skied any part of it, so I don't know if we have time to ski it either. But I'm looking forward. It's like I've seen some picture from it, and it looks like it's very, very nice around, and the views and the course and the conditions looks very good. So yeah, I think it will be good.
And after the weekend, are you taking some vacation or are you racing any other long distance races this winter?
No, some vacation and some. I don't have to have anything planned after this weekend. We'll see if there will be any races, but haven't planned and haven't thought about it. So just chill.
Okay, thank you very much and good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. Ine from Langren.
Hello, Emil.
Hello.
Now your teammate Alva Myrbakk is soon finished his first season in Ski Classic as 16 years old. If you compare yourself with your own career at 16 years, how was your career then?
Yeah, Alvar is like a million steps ahead of me when I was 16 and now he's 16, so I wasn't even close to that level he has right now. So yeah, that's so impressive to see how good you can be and when you're 17 years old.
How far can he go?
I think he will go to the top. I'm pretty sure he will be up there in a few years.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
How is it to prepare for maybe the toughest competition weekend of the season, this late of the season?
Yeah, the schedule is not very nice to us to save up the toughest race and the toughest weekend to the last. But yeah, so I think it will be a very hard weekend if you like relaxed and don't have the focus to get tired and like fighting the pain. But if you're in good shape and you are motivated, I think you can do really great last weekend. So yeah, I think there will be some changes in the result on who has like taken the vacation or are eager and motivated to keep on racing.
And the thing that Summit to Senja is a new race, how much does that affect the tactics for you and for the team that you maybe don't know that much about the course that you do on a, so to say, normal race?
Yeah, hard to say, but I think we all know it's a very tough uphill with the 10K left. So I think there will be like just hope to have a good day and hope to be the strongest up there. Then you can get really, really good results. But yeah, so we will send out the ski testers and Anton Jernberg to recognize, recon the course a little bit and tell us about it. So to do good preparation with the little time we have.
Great. So thank you very much, Emil, and good luck for the competitions this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Next up, we have Anders Aukland, Team Ragde Charge. We will have Anders here in just some seconds. Hello, Anders. I think you're muted.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You are looking forward to your 2 last competitions as a pro team athlete. What are your feelings getting into this weekend?
Of course, it's a special feeling when it's the 2 last races of my whole career. So, and also Reistadløpet is a very special race. It's a hard race, and it's a great a place to have a ski race. So I'm really looking forward to go up to Bardufoss and do the 2 hard races there and finish as a skier up there with the team.
You won Vasaloppet 19 years ago, and a couple of seasons later you turned from traditional skiing to the long distance skiing. What can you say about the development of the long distance skiing and ski classics since you started to do the long distance races?
Oh, it's been very interesting to follow the development of the sport, and these races have been there for many years, and we have the big monuments like Vasaloppet, Marslonga, and the Birkebeiner, but the ski classic has grown for each year, and the team has been stronger and stronger, and I think ski classic has been a much more important part of the whole cross country, and when you do ski races from one place to another, when you have more extreme races, and also when you work together as a team, like we have in cycling, it's I think it's the future for cross-country skiing, and the development of the sport has been very nice and very interesting to follow.
What will you miss from the Pro Tour, and what will you not miss being an elite athlete?
Oh, I will miss the feeling of being in a good shape, and the feeling of looking forward for a competition that is important, and getting nervous in front of the start, like in the Vasaloppet. But also I want to take a big part of the team in the future, and try to help other skiers to go for their dreams and their goals.
What do you want to achieve this upcoming weekend?
I hope to do a good race in both Saturday and Sunday, and I hope to do classic old school skiing. I want to go with diagonal and try to finish with a good style, and have fun with my teammates, and just experience a nice 2 nice days up there in the north. So, and hopefully we have other guys in the team that can do good results. I just want to go with everything I have and see how it will be in the end.
Questions to Anders, and I think we start with another Anders from SVT. Yeah.
Hey, Anders.
Hi.
What are you going to do after Sunday?
We'll see. I will, of course, be a part of the Ragde team for the future. Together with Jørgen and Magnar Dalen, we want to build the team for the next years, and try to win ski classic races. And I also have a son. He's 19 years now. He's into the cycling, so I want to help him with to achieve some goals he have in the cycling. And after that, I don't know. I take it easy some months and see what I want to do, and hopefully I will use some of my knowledge about training and competing and being an athlete to help others.
Sounds good. You have won almost all races in the circuit. Isn't it a good idea to finish on Summit to Sanja with a big bang and win the shit?
For me, of course, I hope to have a good race in Vasaloppet this year. I was in good shape, but I was not there when I should after Eversberg. But I think it's good to go up in Reistad and Summit to Senja and do a really hard race and try to go diagonal and have a good time with my friends in the team. But I know I will not be in the front places in the race, but I want to finish with style.
Thank you for all extremely good prestations you have done during the years.
Thanks.
Thank you, Anders. And then we have Leandro, Pro X Skiing.
Hello, Anders.
Hello.
Do you already have a best moment from this season so far?
For me, I think the best moment was the weeks before Vasaloppet, because I like the feeling of preparing for a race, and the whole team was in good shape, and we did a really good job. So the feeling we had from going home from Marcialonga and preparing for the last part of the season was a really good feeling, and so and also that feeling I will miss, I guess, to try to prepare as good as you can.
And what's the most challenging for you during this season 14?
The most challenging for me is that I'm not in good enough shape anymore. So it's hard to follow the front group, but for our team, I think the big challenge has been to beat Emil Persson because he has been so strong. But that also motivates the whole team to do things even better, and we already start planning for next year.
Great. And from all of these successful years in long distance skiing and ski classics, what's the most important lesson that you have learned and could share with your fans and with us?
I think the most important thing, if you want to have success in cross-country skiing long distance, you have to be willing to do a really hard job over some years, and you also have to be curious about how to develop, because this sport has developed a lot the last 10 and 15 years, and it still do. So how the double polling, how the training and everything has developed, you have to be interested in that and to try to do things better.
That's great. Anders, thank you very much and good luck on this weekend and on your career. Thanks.
Thank you, Leandro. And Ine from Langren.
Hello, Anders.
Hello.
How have you prepared for this weekend? Are you going with Wax on Saturday?
I will go with Wax hopefully on Saturday, and I haven't done that since I did Reisaløpet in 2019 or something, so 3-4 years. So I just double pole. So the last after Birkebeiner race, I have done maybe 4 sessions with kickbacks, and also some on the treadmill with kickbacks. So I will try to look back and find some of my old knowledge about the technique, and hopefully I will have a good feeling when we go up the mountain there.
Okay, and now with a new role, what is your ambition with the team Ragde in the future?
Of course, the ambition for the team, together with Jørgen and the sports director Magnar Dahl, is to develop the sport and to try to win races. And every race is important, even that the Vasaloppet and Marcialonga is maybe the most important. So we'll try to improve, try to win races for the future, and try to be better than we are this year.
and now soon a new ski classic season is over. What change in the tour do you would like to see the next years?
I think the development is very interesting for year by year, and what I see is that long races and extreme races are different from what we see in the World Cup races, and that's interesting. And for me, I think it's also the most important race are the races where we are together with all the recreational skiers. So when you are 15 or 10,000 on the same place, that is a special atmosphere, and I think Ski Classic should to keep that in mind, that it's important to be at the same place that many other thousands of skiers.
Okay, thank you and good luck this weekend.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ine, and thank you very much, and congratulations to a fantastic career, and good luck for the weekend's competition, Anders.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Next up is teammate in Team Ragde, charge to Anders, Anniken, Gjerde, Alnæs. Hello, Anniken.
Hello.
You have had a really strong season, being top 6 in all the races except one of the races in Grönklitt. What can you say about your season?
I'm satisfied of making a good season, but I still want more. I felt I've been in better shape before I got sick twice this season, so I think I have more in me in the future. Maybe not this season, but maybe for the next one.
You were 6th in both Vasaloppet and Birkebeinen. How has the preparations for you been to the upcoming weekend's competition?
So I've done sort of the same things, taking down the hours a little bit because I've been a little bit tired and it's been hard after Vasaloppet and Birken. So I've done the same week after week and taken day by day and tried to have good sessions. So I feel ready for the weekend. Double poled as usual. Nothing special with the intervals and done some strength training. So I've kept what I believe in and I'm going to do that all the way to the finish line.
It's really tight in the fight for the sprint bib. You are 3 points behind Ida Dahl and 2 points ahead of Magni. So how much of a tactical game will it be for this weekend, do you think?
I've always said I'm going for the green bib and I'm standing by that. And I'm not going to say too much about my tactics. So it's up to what the other two are going to do. And we will see what it will end up being. But I think it's really interesting that Ida went for it from the beginning. She really put pressure on me and made it to a competition in the green bib, which make the races more interesting. And I wanted to have the green bib from the start of, but it didn't end up as I wanted it to. So now I needed to go for it all the way through, and that wasn't the main plan, but I'm standing by what I said before the season started, and we'll see what it will be like this weekend.
And Ida and Magni are also fighting for the yellow bib. Can that be an advantage for you fighting for the sprint bib, do you think?
No, I don't think so. The green bib or the 2 sprint points are coming pretty early on, so we will be more people there. Ida is really strong at the moment, so I think she could put up a high speed from the beginning of, and it's always some girls breaking through at some point, and they're not afraid of doing it from the beginning of, so why not do it again? So I like the high speed from the beginning of compared to earlier. So I've shown that I'm always on the attack when it happens. So I'm open for everything.
Sounds great. Questions to Anniken, and we start with Anders from SVT.
Hey, Anniken.
Hi.
Have you already been looking back for this season, and how do you look on your season? You had some questions before the season, at least after last season. What do you think about this season? What's your thought about it?
About my own improvements, or?
Yes, your own season and improvements.
No, I'm really satisfied. I've improved on what I wanted to get better on, especially in the uphills and getting a better capacity. So, and I'm always focusing on getting better, and I have gotten better, and I'm taking those good moments with me, and I'm happy about it, but I'm not 100% satisfied, so that's why I'm going to continue next year.
Okay. Looking from the outside, it seems like you have enjoyed this season, have had a lot of fun. Is that correct, or is it things that you're working with?
No, I've had a lot of fun. Last year I was much more tired, and I wanted to get the season just done with. This year I've been eager to race more. I wanted to race more, and I'm still sort of in the mindset that I didn't get to do all the races, and I really want to do all the races, so I'm still like looking forward for more. So I'm ready for everything, and I feel like I have a good mindset, and it's the first year I feel like I've trained or absorbed all the training I've done and gotten better from it. So I think that's a good step, as what Anders talked about, that you need to be able to develop and move together with the sport, and that's something I felt this season gave me, and gave me a lot of motivation to continue further.
Thank you, and good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. And yeah, we have a question from Ine.
Hello, Anniken. What is your ambition for this weekend, and how will the tracks suit you?
So I double pulled last year. It was a disaster, but I got the points I wanted in the green bib. So we'll see what it will end up being this year. I'm open for both kickbacks and double pulling, but I'm 100% focusing on the green bib, and what it ends up in the end will be what it is. So, but it was hard to double pull the course last year with a heavy snowfall, and it wasn't nice to be up in the mountains all by yourself and you didn't even see the track. So I hope for nice weather and good conditions, and if it's gonna be double pulling, but it's mainly the green bib it's all about, and if he gets a good result out of it, it's just a great one.
And what are your thoughts about the new competition Summit to Senja?
So the only thing I've seen of the course is the last downhill, and those people that know me well know that I love downhills. So hopefully we'll get the time to ski the last downhill, so I can do a full send down to the finish line. But I like how it looks like. It's a course that you need to have different abilities. It's uphill, it's flat, it's tricky downhills, so it looks cool on the paper.
Thank you, and good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ine, and thank you very much, Anniken, and good luck for the weekend's competition.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. And then we have the final athlete of this press conference, Max Novak, Team Aker Dæhlie. Hello, Max. You were 8th in Birkebeiner-rennet. What have you done in training the last 2 weeks since then?
Well, I've been really motivated for to end the season in a good way and to try and get up on the podium and in the yellow bib standings. So want to end on a positive note and get a good feeling in front of the off season here.
You are 25 points behind Andreas Nygaard, that is second, and it's really tight there between the positions. What is the main goal for the weekend? Is that the podium position in the total standings?
Yeah, of course. 25 points that's in reach. So it's a possibility to take that. It will be tough. Andreas is in great shape, so I'll just hope to have good days now in the north.
One of the races in the north are Summit to Senja. That is a new race. How much will that affect the tactics that you have? I don't know if maybe you have skied a part of it, but it's a course that not that many have skied before compared to a course, like Vasaloppet that everyone has skied a lot of times. What will be the differences in tactics?
I don't know. It's possible to study the course profile. So I think tactics wise, it's not impossible to set something up. But then you don't know about, for example, the last hill is a really, really tough one. With I've seen it's 16% incline. So just hard to know how that should be attacked, and and in front of that it's very long flat, so that the team tactics come in place. So a lot to think about, and we'll have to make sure we have a plan for any situation.
Will you ski a part of the course before the race?
Yeah, I'll try to. We're going there. I'm in Tromsø at the moment. So we have 2 hour or something drive from here. So we'll go tomorrow morning and hope to do some training on the course at least.
Sounds great. So question to Max. We start with Leandro from Pro X Skiing.
Hello, Max.
Hi.
Any chance we can see you kick wax this weekend, or we can expect only double polling from you?
Yeah, I'm pretty. I would like to do with some kick wax, but I don't know how. Last year it was a no-brainer to go with wax on the Saturday's race at Øyre, and I'm pretty I was pretty certain I would do it with kick wax this year, but after the second hill has been we don't do that one, the Halvor hill I think it's called. I'm a little more unsure, so we'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
And last season, if I'm not wrong, you finished 10th place at Øyre. What do you think you need to improve this year to have a better result?
Yeah, my skis. I was really strong that day. That was I had a great shape. So we had some difficulties in the last part of the race. So I couldn't even manage to stick with my group, even though I was double poling and other people were going with kick wax. So if I'm in shape, I know it suits me. And I shouldn't be that terrible in downhill. So I'm really excited for it and give it a new chance.
Okay, great. Thank you and good luck for the weekend.
Yeah, thanks.
Leandro. Anders from SVT, please.
Hey, Max.
Tjena.
I'm returning to the question about kickwax. You are one of the guys in the field that have done most races with kickwax this winter. Do you think that's an advantage for you?
Yeah, I hope so. I had a really good race before we went down to Bargerstein on the Norwegian Cup. So I know I'm not horrible at it. Then there will probably be some guys that are very much better. Yeah, just it's exciting to see how if I could match them if I decide to go with kickwax. And we saw that Dæhlie skied really good, even though has been specializing in double poling the last years and managed to keep up with Nygaard's pace up the first hill on this Loppet. So yeah, that's yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Are you hoping for bad conditions so it will be kickwax, or do you prefer going double poling with hard conditions?
Yeah, I would like to double pole. Then I really don't know exactly which condition suits that the best, but I think it looks like a little snow now, which is like goes both ways. It's maybe more of an advantage for going with kickwax because it will be like slower, but on the other hand, it's harder to get good grip. So yeah, I don't know. It's you have to weigh those all those factors against each other.
Okay. What did you think about Birkebeinen? How was your day there?
I had a good day after we passed Skramstad, but the race was a little almost gone for me there. But yeah, I don't know. We were all the team were a little on the heels, like the first I don't know how long it is up there, 8Ks. So we had no one in the first group, which was a bummer. But yeah, me and Petter could at least get home with top 10 places. So yeah, I don't know. We had good skis in the other half at least. So it was like, yeah, I had good skis, a good shape. So it was, of course, it was a little disappointing to just end up with an 8th place. But I choose to look forward to the last races and that I have a good shape and I hope I've been better for these last races.
Are you confident about your shape, or is it some questions marks for you?
Well, no, it should be real good. I've done some classic sessions and such, and yeah, it's hard to know how it will be in a competition, but it always gets harder there. But have a positive feeling. So yeah, I just look forward to the race.
Thank you and good luck.
And thanks.
Thank you very much, Anders, and thank you very much, Max, and good luck for the upcoming weekend's competitions.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And that was all for this press conference, and we are looking forward to an exciting and intensive weekend with the final races of Ski Classics Season 14, with the Reistadløpet on Saturday and Summit to Senja on Sunday. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Tack så mycket.